They call me P-A-L-A-T-A-C-I-O-U-S. What's good? Back at it again. You know I've been making a lot of chicken lately, but it is what it is. I'm making more chicken today. Chicken on chicken on chicken. Next week, I think I'm gonna make something exotic. But right now, I'm just keeping it simple, just to get some videos out there and upload. And as you can see, I'm making some chicken, frying some wings. But of course, this is what I'm gonna use. So you got the barbecue sauce, honey, garlic. So you guessed it, honey, barbecue, garlic, wings. Yeah, buddy. Let's get it. So right now, I'm going to season my wings with a bunch of different few ingredients that I like to use. I don't know if you guys have ever used this before, but I put that liquid smoke in there. Give it a little hickory taste to it. Making a mess back here, making a mess. Some adobo, not too much though. Just give it some flavor, you know. Let's see, what else am I gonna get up in this cabinet up in here? Got something called sweet heat. Cause again, I'm doing a little barbecue, like tangy and sweet is the goal that I'm looking for. Again, I don't want it too not salty, but I don't want it too sweet, so kind of mixing some stuff up a little bit. And I don't know why, but I can't find all of my seasonings. Oh, there we go. So I like to apply a generous amount of seasonings, as you can see. And I know I'm not going to flour these either. I thought about it, but these are going to go in non-breaded wings, which actually is sometimes better. Sometimes when you got too much breading, well, my wings never have a lot of breading on them anyway, so let me get this excess stuff off my hands. And as you can hear in the background, the grease is already ready. So what I'm going to do is kind of take it off, the burner off while I'm still preparing them, because what I don't want is my grease to burn. You never want to cook any type of food. You don't want to fry any type of food in burnt grease. That's pretty disgusting. Take the black peppercorn here. Which is typically almost gone. Surprisingly, right now it's quiet in my house because everyone's upstairs. But I would not be surprised as I'm recording, someone starts coming downstairs. I don't even stop recording either. For what? It's just funny to me. So funny. So what you're going to see me do, I'm going to prepare these wings. And then I'm actually going to, I'm almost thinking about putting a little bit of honey on my wings now before I throw them in there, before I start frying them. I'm not sure if I should do that though. It's my first time doing honey barbecue garlic wings. I don't know. I might. Well, I should just apply it afterwards. Actually, no. Actually, I'm going to apply some now and then apply some in the barbecue sauce afterwards and the garlic. What I'm going to do is actually to cook the garlic. I don't want to put raw garlic on cooked wings, even though it's probably going to be good. I'm going to pan fry the garlic. So actually, let's do this. No particular type of honey, but let's pour a little bit of honey on these wings. As you can see what I'm doing now. Oh, we just lost one. Yeah, this is actually my first time doing this. Lost another one. I don't know how these are going to come out. Most likely, they're probably going to come out pretty good. At least I think they are. Most of my food comes out pretty good. But I do say so myself. A little bit more seasoning on here. And then we're ready to start frying. Put the grease, pan back on the grease, man on the burner, because it's actually nice and hot. Okay. I hope you guys are trying to stay active during this whole quarantine thing, because it's for, I know a lot of us who may not be working. I know this is maybe time for you to maybe get out and maybe be more active and maybe exercise. And actually it's funny, I'm fortunate enough to still keep working as I mentioned last time, but I am I've been running a whole lot more, because I actually used to run a lot anyway, but I'm actually starting to run again, which is something that I need to do. Oh, so if you see a little glitch in the video, I think I just kept moving my video around on my tripod and it just did something, so I don't know what it just did. But we are going to begin frying the chicken. And as I said before, when I can't have a dirty kitchen when I'm cooking, so if you hear all this wiping down in the background, I'm trying to clean up as I go, because I don't like mess when I cook. Kind of OCD like that. Just a little bit. Alright, so let's begin to fry. And as you can see, the pan is nice and hot, almost bubbling over. And no, I didn't change out the grease. This is like the third or fourth time I've used this grease. I think it just brings more flavor to the chicken if you use the same grease. I don't know, what's your opinion on that? That's just my personal opinion. for me at least. And I throw a little Asian seasoning in here, and you can kind of smell it. The Asian seasoning is really coming out strong in this. I'll show you what I picked up. It's called Asian Rub. I actually got it from Wild Pork, if you ever heard of it before. Wild Pork is actually, I wouldn't even say it's a grocery store. Well, it's like almost like a market somewhat. It specializes in grass-fed meat, high-end meats that actually are at a pretty decent price, to be honest with you, which is actually really good. This is where I get most of my meat from. I like Wagyu beef and stuff as well. So, actually, you know what? Next week, guys, I might give you a little treat. I might actually make a Wagyu steak. Come on, for the first time. Now that's high end. It's Australian grade, which is actually just below. It's just below Japanese Wagyu. Japanese Wagyu is the highest, of course, but Australian Wagyu is just below it. Of course, I have to clean up. It's necessary. One thing I have to remember, using a cast iron skillet, handle is super hot. Kind of doing this pretty fast because I don't know, if you guys ever get lazy, you know, sometimes it takes a long time to kind of prep your food, like you season it. Sometimes I do a brine where I'll do a brine and I'll soak my chicken in the brine overnight, but I don't know, like I said, I don't know, this weekend has been kind of lazy for me. So I didn't really prepare it the way I wanted to. Yes, I know. OCD. I'm still cleaning. Let's see how this chicken is looking so far. Alright, looking pretty good. And I think last time I did these wings, I think I kind of cooked them well done. I don't think I'm going to cook these well done like I did the last batch. They were super crispy, which is good, but I don't like my wings too crunchy. So these aren't going to be as crunchy as the ones that I made before. Now, I got a question for you guys. I know I asked you this last week. What is your actual drink of choice when you're cooking? Like, what do you desire? What, not necessarily desire, but do you drink anything? Do you eat while you cook? Like for me now, I do have a little drink when I cook. And that doesn't really matter what I have, but today, I'm actually trying for the first time Ciroc black raspberry, and it's actually really good. Now most of my stuff I don't drink chilled, but actually I threw it in the freezer to see how it's going to turn out. I don't like drinking my alcohol with what do you call it? Ice. I don't like to water down. Like if you knew me, you would know that if you pay any type of money for anything, especially alcohol, like if you get in medium to expensive amount of alcohol, a bottle, why would you water it down? Because it takes away from the complexities of how the liquor was actually made. In my opinion, you would want to taste everything, the subtleties, the different type of notes, whether it's, say it's oaky, whether it's fruity, whether it's dry. That's just me, but that's why I choose not to kind of water down, the alcohol that I drink. I choose not to do that. These actually look like they're coming up pretty well. I think the honey got them looking dark. That's what it looks like. See that dark colorization on it? I think that's what the honey is doing. Honey's actually browning the chicken. Of course, I threw it in the freezer for a little bit, and now it's actually good chilled, really good. This is delicious chilled. We're doing no ice. Just throw it in the freezer, let it chill. That's all you need to do. So now what I'm doing, I'm actually going to fry some legs as well. And this is again just leftover meat that was taken out from the freezer. And we really can't let any food go to waste now. You were in the habit of doing that before? Definitely now is not the time to do it. But I hope everyone is doing actually okay. I don't want to make light of the situation, but you gotta stay positive, especially if you have a family. I know it's easy to be overly anxious with, the things that are taking place, and with the economy, and with people losing their jobs, and the fear of this deadly virus that's going around. But all you can do is just try to protect yourself and try to protect your family. And try not to stress as an adult. I know that's easier said than done, especially when you have mouths to feed and other people to look at in your family, look after in your family. But what helps me is just I always have a positive spin on things, even when things don't necessarily go well for me. I do a lot. Of course, we all have our moments. But for me, it definitely helps to have a positive attitude, even with negative things that you go through. Encourage you guys to do that. But what have you guys been binge watching? Like, I haven't been binge watching anything. Actually, I'm back on the show. Me and my wife like these criminal shows, like Criminal Minds, CSI, things of that nature. I actually started watching CSI again. Or like Ward, Grissom, and Sarah, Catherine. Yeah, it's sad. I know the characters. Me, I start watching old movies again. I haven't been playing Madden the way I wanted to, but because I'm a Madden head. I don't know if any of you guys out there are Madden heads, but I'm definitely a Madden head. Of course, I'm cleaning in the background again. Sorry guys, can't help it. Can't help myself. Gotta keep cleaning. Actually, what I'm drinking now is the Ciroc apple. But I'm about to drink some of the Ciroc black raspberry in a few minutes. Ciroc apple chilled is good. It's really good. I would turn on my fan. Well, actually, let me ask you a question. Like, my wife doesn't like when I fry chicken. Because the smell resonates. It stays in the house for like a few days. It really does. Like, do you guys have any recommendations? Like, I know I want to try the air fryer. Eventually want to get one of those to see how that comes out. I'll start using that. But I don't care. I can open up windows, doors. I can do all of that. But it doesn't even matter. The smell will stay in here for a few days. And fried chicken smell gets on your clothes. So I hope you're not wearing nothing nice while you're frying chicken. You're going to be smelling like a meal for a good minute. Actually, I like the color. Look at the color. I can grab it. Color looks really nice. I'm gonna keep these in here for a few more minutes. Just let them chill out in the oven for a little bit. On a low temperature, so it's not to dry them out. Time for round 2 of my drinks. Round 2. And I wonder, have you guys been sleeping in late? Or have you been getting up early? I can't never sleep in. The funny thing is, when I travel out of town, and I didn't really travel out of town, but like me and my wife do staycations. Tell you how bad it is, I still get up early. I think I have like 15 I don't care about that. That's why I don't edit my videos. Nah, I shouldn't. Nah, that's what everybody else does. I want to be different from everybody else. That's why I don't mind talking to somebody interrupting while I'm recording. I just keep recording. Alright, so we're about to take these out. Big boy. Actually, what I said, I'm going to throw them in the oven for a little bit. Yeah, it's definitely that honey that's making them turn out, giving that nice brown color. It has to be that honey. Or maybe even the seasonings that I'm using. It makes it come out that way. So one of my children just came downstairs and asked me, kind of gave me his sign language. He was like, "Are you recording?" I was like, "Yeah, I'm recording." He was like, I was talking to him while I was recording. I'm like, that's one thing that makes me different. Like, I mean, I believe in editing my videos, but sometimes it's like, for me, it's like, what's the point? Like, you get what you get with me. I'm not editing my videos. There's nothing crazy in there. If somebody else comes up to me while I'm talking and while I'm trying to record, it is what it is. I don't mind. I really and truly don't. I'm gonna just keep talking, keep recording. I mean, I don't know if you guys know, I think it was a couple of videos ago when my wife did the same thing. She came down here. She thought I was talking to myself. Thought I was being weird. That she calls me. That she would like to call me weird from time to time. She's like, "You talking to yourself?" I'm like, no. I'm recording. She's like, "Oh, I thought you were being weird." Nah, not today. Yeah, this is coming out really well. And actually what I'm going to do this time, the honey and the barbecue sauce, I'm actually going to cook, I'm going to cut the garlic up into little pieces, and then I'm going to pan sear the garlic for a little bit, and I'm gonna pour warm barbecue sauce on these wings. I think that's gonna be fire for sure. Yeah, I think they are. This is gonna be definitely my best batch yet. Just let them sit in the oven for a little bit. So what I don't want to do is dry my wings out at all. Ooh, boy, the juicy popping, juicy fighting back. Don't let me wait. We fight back. I'm trying to avoid getting popped with this grease. Grease be hitting me with the 1-2 punch. So now, what I'm doing is seasoning the 4 legs that were left over for me to cook. One thing I have been doing though, I will say, since this whole COVID-19 thing, get back into my cooking. That's one thing I love to do. I love to cook. And I'm still learning. What I want to start doing is baking. You guys are gonna start seeing me try to bake like biscuits and maybe cakes, pies. Because I remember it was a long time ago when my great grandmother was living. My great grandmother could throw down like nobody's business. Like the funny thing is my great grandmother, her education wasn't that high because when she was younger she had to work to support her family or to help out with the family, help out with the bills and stuff. So that's why her education wasn't that high. So I used to sit there and just watch her cook. And I used to call my great grandmother grandma. And I used to ask her, I used to be like, Grandma, you don't measure anything? You don't use a measure? Like, baby, I don't need it. And she used to make like chicken and dumplings. She used to make wine. Moonshine. Yeah. She used to make ice cream out of snow. Whenever I tell people that, they look at me crazy. Yeah, my great grandmother was the truth. She could throw down. And I miss that. Those are the real grandmothers. I don't know if you know. It's like this. I don't know. It's just different now. Everybody wants to hang out. Everybody wants to party. And, I mean, I get that. You can have fun in moderation, but I'm not saying you need to stay in the house and cook. But it's just different. It's definitely different. For sure. But like I said, my grandmother, my great grandmother, she could throw down. She could throw down. Seriously. In a little bit, I'm about to start cleaning some potatoes. Like I said, Sundays typically a cheat day for me. So what I do, I eat whatever I want. So today, that's what I'm doing. Frying some chicken, making some home fries. Cleaning up as I do it. So if you're experiencing silence right now, there is no technical difficulties. I am cleaning the floor. Let's see how these are starting to look. Yep, they're brown. Getting that same caramel mocha skin complexion too. See it? Dang it. Our light skin chicken wings. One side light skin, the other side brown skin. Didn't think that was possible. I'm back cleaning. Let me clean while I cook. Clean and cook. Mix to the side. Look at all that grease and all that smoke. Trying not to burn my hand in the process. I'm sorry, I get a little quiet when I clean. I know I probably should still be talking, but it's a bad habit of mine. Alright, so as you can see, I am about to finish up this last batch. And then I will show you the finished product in another short, very short video. I know it'll probably get a little boring if you guys just sitting there watching me fry chicken. I get it. Nobody wants to sit there and watch chicken being fried for 30 minutes. Understandable. But again, they call me T-A-L-A-T-I-C-I-O-U-S. You guys already know what to do. Hit me up at IG, Palacacious Hill. Hit the like, the subscribe button. Questions, comments, likes, dislikes. Do whatever you feel. Stay safe. Deuces.